It's a tip of the week, and today we're going to discuss the top 5 things you need to have when placing an implant crown. Well, I typically like to use screw retained crowns when I'm restoring cases because they're just easier for me. However, when you don't communicate with your lab effectively, you don't get what you want. And as you can see here, this is not a screw retained crown. This is a typical crown that you would just cement in as if you prepped the tooth yourself. The difference between that one is that there would be an access hole for the screw and the abutment would be able to be placed directly into the site. So number one is this. You want to make sure that you send the lab screw, because this lab screw can be torqued, untorqued, torqued, untorqued. And if the screw that you use is a screw that they worked with and use it in the patient's mouth, that could be detrimental simply because this screw will have already been deformed to this analog. And if you take this screw out and place it into the patient's mouth for their final restoration, that screw could be damaged and you could have some issues later down the road. So send the lab screw to the lab and you keep the restorative screw to place. Number two, you want to make sure that you use a jig from your lab. And these jigs are great because what it does is it lets you know the correct orientation of the crown abutment. And as you can see here, it fits only one way. So you can't do it here, you can't do it there, you just place it on, and that's exactly where it is. And there's an access hole there so you can take that screw out and place it into the patient's mouth, the abutment, and torque it down as you see fit according to the manufacturer's recommendations. The next thing that you're definitely going to want to make is a dowel for your crown. I made this, it's just basically bite registration material that you place inside the crown so that when you place the cement, a significant amount of cement won't be extruded. And that would be in another video. So as you can see, these are the 5 key components that you would need to have when placing a cement retained crown. Once again, my name is Dr. Jared Williams, and my focus is for you to smile after surgery. Make it a great one.